Yeah, well, speaking of that, in the 1500 for the women, so athletes with the qualifying time already, George, do you want to talk us through athletes who already have the time for the 1500 in the women's?
Yeah, so the time's 4:04.2. Muir and Riki are both entered in this as well. So Muir has the standard 3:55. Riki's ran 4 flat. Sarah McDonald has the standard. I think that's from 2019. I've not seen her race from a while, but she's still got the standard.
Injured, I heard, with a stress fracture or something.
Oh, okay. There you go. I mean, she's on the start list.
I think she may race, but
has been
maybe
injured,
at her best.
So she's ran 4 flat as well. Katie Snowden's ran 4:02 earlier this year. And Laura Waitman also has the standard. She's ran 4 flat, but she's competing in the 5K. You can still get picked for the 3rd spot in your 2nd distance. You don't have to compete in both events at the trials if you plan on doubling. But obviously, means it's sort of out of Waitman's hands a bit, because if Muir, Riki, Snowden all run really well, then it'd be hard to not pick those 3. So yeah, they're the 4 or 5 with the standard at the moment, and then I think Holly Arch is probably the next closest. Ailish McColgan has the standard as well, but again not on the start list, and I presume not doing it, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, Kat, who are you picking for this one, the 1500?
Yeah, I think obviously Laura Muir is in great shape, isn't she? Ran close to her PB last week or something, so she is in shape, ready to win this. So I think that's definitely a win for her. And then I think Riki, and yeah, probably, I mean, Walcott Noland is actually, she ran 4:07 or something, didn't she, the other night? So she's getting closer. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know for 3rd who's going to get that. Probably Snowden, I guess.
Yeah, and the same applies here, George. The heats could play a massive role in who we see in the final, let alone who we see qualify, because there's going to be 3 heats by the looks of it, at least, you would think. So again, that's going to play a role. I went for Laura Muir, Riki, and I went for Archer, Holly Archer, rather than Snowden. But again, it was a bit of a toss-up. You could quite easily choose 2 teams for a lot of these events, and they wouldn't be bad teams. So we will wait and see.
Yeah, just quickly, I've just looked on the rankings. I think the next 2 fastest, so the standard's 4:04.2. I think Walcott Nolan's around 4:06.2 and Archer 4:07.2. So both, 2 or 3 seconds outside of the moment. And yeah, they're going to have to make the race fast, which, yeah, should make it interesting.